attitude, my friend. A lot of people can learn from that. That fighting mentality. I love that. I really do. And I'm really sorry that that happened to you, my friend. I don't know what
I think
exactly happened, but
thank you, and it's okay. Life happens.
exactly. Life really does happen. Like every time something good happens, life tends to throw us a curveball, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Definitely. So thanks a lot for coming up for the job at RedSec. We have a pen tester job available at the moment, and it's a junior pen tester job. So you'll be testing with one of our senior pen testers.
Okay.
And basically, what we want you to do, first of all, is we will get some clients and then we will give you a website and a methodology that we have, and we want you to pen test according to that methodology. We also want you to show some initiative.
Okay.
So, like in the beginning, it will be a lot of learning, but then after a little while, you'll be expected to expand on your methodology as well. So that's about the role a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, of course. Um, First of all, why are you interested in becoming a pen tester?
I I've been um interested ever since I was little. I was say in middle school. Um, my school had firewalls up, and I wanted to get on what websites that they would block, and I would not stop until I figured out a way. So that is, and I did figure out a way, and a couple of years later, I really got into pen testing, and I was going to go to ITT Tech, but life.
That's really cool that you've been interested since you were young. A little tip I can give you is that pen testing companies, they will definitely look if you're ethical. So anything, like we've all done that stuff in school where we hacked our school firewalls and all of that, but
Yeah,
you probably shouldn't tell that in an interview because pen
but
testing companies, they will look for people who are ethical. But that's a great answer. I love that. Um, so
I want to add on to that. Since you were talking about ethical, ever since I have become disabled, my whole plan is to help people. So I am dedicating the rest of my life to helping instead of trying to get one up on somebody.
I love that. That shows great. That was my next question is why should I hire you? And this already shows great strides towards that because of course, if you show care for the community in any way, that really helps. And if you can show things like a blog or a YouTube channel, even if it's just things that you're learning, that will help a lot in potential employers being able to gauge you because of course they want to see not only if you want to help yourself but also if you want to help your coworker who is stuck. That's something that they care about a lot. Are you a team player? How do you fit in the team? Because my next question is that let's say you have some struggles with somebody from the team. You are testing and you're both testing on the same project and your coworker goes out of scope and you notice that and you like what do you do?
Can you repeat? repeat that for me. I did not hear you.
Certainly. So let's say your coworker, he is doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing and he's going out of scope and he's looking at the documents of the client while he should not be opening any information. What will you do?
I always remind him not, not to do anything that will jeopardize the mission, and I would sternly warn him. And if not, I'll have to take action into my own hands, or whether that be, yeah.
That's a great answer because it shows that you're not afraid to show responsibility when you have to. And even if it's in a team condition, you should be able to just openly talk to your coworkers about these kinds of things. So I love that answer. Um, can you tell me what hacking is?
Hacking is essentially um gaining access to or authorized or unauthorized objects, the things, systems.
That's definitely a great part of it as well. Like one of the other things that you can say in this situation is hacking is just using the tools that developers use, but in a different way or something like that. Because that's all we're doing. Or like whenever I go to an interview like that, I'm always prepared for the question, what is hacking? Because
Mhm.
like I know as an employer, I would ask that. I know that I will make people I will have they will have to think because that is not something you have been prepared for.
Right.
Can you like I have a you've been doing a pen test and you've been doing a Nmap scan and the Nmap scan shows port 80 and port 21 and port 22 is open. Can you explain me what's open there? What that is?
Okay. So I did not hear the full question after port 21,
Uh,
but I can say port 80 is HTTP, and that is basically a web server or a web socket. That is the port connecting to the internet, and port 21 is I believe SSH, where I can, or so someone can remotely connect to someone else, or someone or someone else, and control um control it.
yeah, you just mix the port numbers around. So 21 is FTP, file transfer protocol,
Oh,
and 23 is secure shell. But I always do the same thing. And I asked you a bit of a trick question there because your first question should have been, am I doing a TCP or UDP scan? And it doesn't really matter for the answer, but it's like it can matter. And the second thing that really matters for this answer is you should be saying by default. That's very important that you say that because I can put anything on port 80 if I want to.
Okay.
Those were some great answers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you.
You've been doing really well. If it's okay with you, I would like to send you all of my courses and I will send it in a DM. And that way
Uh,
you,
go ahead.
oh, that way if you want, you can study them and feel free to leave me an honest review. I mean, if it's bad, it's bad. It's as simple as that. I will.
I I would love that.
Awesome. I will be sure to send them to you after this session. Thanks a lot for speaking up, and that took some real courage. I really appreciate that. Massive respect, my friend, and also for the fact that you want to help other people. That's also really amazing.
Thank you, and thank you for the opportunity.
My pleasure. I hope I will see you soon in another space again.
What, what do and you will?
I mean, like, if I do another space like this, I hope I will see you in there again to speak up. Right now, I'm gonna ask somebody else some questions. Um,
Okay, okay.
so, like, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. And if anybody else wants to be interviewed, feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to also put you up as a speaker as long as we have some time. Um, Hello, Mr. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your Twitter tag. Period. I'm just gonna say period. Hello, how are you doing, my friend? You're muted, by the way. I don't know if you're speaking, but we can't hear you. Let's ask Mr. IT Security Labs. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey, Uncle, good. I'll make myself a guinea pig. Please interview me.